na me Jose Kennedy was sika so kaso beso di president onko di kobo enfiri obi aho maka from day one nipa we or your trofo on kanokre and they saw na America ejeje koleba koleba $100 oh yeah that's nyamisha $20 Kennedy Agyapong is doing fundraising for day because usika wo no obi ni bi owiase. I got money, man. I got money, fucking money. No, fucking money. Nana masas enko from chichi toilet to Suscano. Janitors, any taxi drivers, at the end of the year, they don't even make. They all say you make in 10 folds, no. Today you are in America and you are licking their butt. Otafri omoto. Now, maybe someone who say Kennedy about them. Mentally, he's deranged. Psychologically, he's not straight. But actually, we need to say any now. Muntie Kennedy Agyapong. Na muntie in some of kind you am busa wasembi.
Not Ghana. Latitude 0 degrees, longitude 0 degrees. The center of the world is Ghana. We are not able to market Ghana. Give me chance and you see. The hotel I'll put in the middle of the sea, portraying the center of the world hotel. Every five floors will depict a shape of a continent. The first 5 floors is African shape. The second 5 floors will be Asia. The third 5 floors Europe. And the fourth 5 floors will be South America. The fifth 5 floors will be North America. Just imagine this. Yeah, now the Australia, just imagine this. The ship in the middle of the sea. And all the 5 floors will depict the cuisines of the continent with restaurants. What you say? Where people come there and see. What you say? Cape Coast Casa, Osu Casa.
So my catch was a cool them. What you do, kind? Or quite see hotel ewo nsuo mu Ghana na osi hotel na every floor bia ye continent baako okosi nsuo mu okosi hotel mu nsuo nim say na so the tourism no bechichire Ghana here dey go won say me catch say nyobi o wabruchire bia nanim nyansa won wagimi fo do mu go no wani abie nipa na to no mu nsuo dware pool kro tumi dware Kennedy abegina nanim America say mi kosi hotel wo apunim na me see hotel wa punum na eye 5 continents ni nyina no eye first continent wo ho and hotel no one side into obesi 5 floor hotel e wa punim e wo Ghana wa bodam
Whenever I say my PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
It's for a higher PENDREAM TV in Pachos and your first time and subscribe to channel no found Sabo Adomani to set the video be a tour. Ube first person I share. Usha video ni you send voice note to mine. I was 0277128777 0277128777. I be bo actually Ghana for you na. It's for yanko share and video number.
And so Pentecost ni kura those times Pentecost and the Pentecost na make on. Those time Pentecost for no. Untimi point na fie keke enhye shorts as a married woman to be walking around in your house, especially say be out a compound house. Pentecost for no kura hu ni say etia nyame asem if you say ubetuma esuntudua amobi. So even though sometimes people had issues with it, it helps shaping the young people who were growing up in our religious groups. Now, my own video be of Kennedy Agyapong about America, and as usual, Pentecost for sorry omo America, and the Kennedy Agyapong abegina oma sorry ni finfin, and omo ka fake tongues egu Kennedy Agyapong so. Abra, sorry we know say the Pentecost church was actually carved out of discipline. Enti ankenya krano, anke osenye nipa ba ko sa Pentecost sorry na ewa bruch minim say Bronx o say himfo for them to at least sit the church down before and say me nuanom a me nemo som ewa sorry ha no papa we ensem ya waka papa we odi nipa nim odi constituency nim over 30 years papa we nyom ne ne bi a waye papa we suban bi a wachire Is it Christian-like? Are we supposed to put our church on the line to bring such a person to your sorry, to come and speak tongues on that person? Abra nipa no krampo no accept say de waye no eyamfomso. That is a very important thing. Say obi eje ne hutum ana oje ne boni tuma ho krampo na onyankopon hata soro no ode ne boni che no. Enti se okon sorry bebre, especially Pentecost sorry. Na say opese wo sesa na opese obeye e Kristo ni ayese kan upefe mu anase kan nipem se oboni na waye no onyankopon fanchew. So ye line mo up asori nanim na ya mamo edinsie ama se ama mo agye atumu se mo boni no onyankopon no onfanchemo. There is a reason for that. That means what you are doing in front of the church, no, before God and man, no, men are your witness. Ujina ni pe no ka say boni a wudi ye no onfanchew, because why you say ubidinichi. That means you have accepted that you committed a crime. And God always wants witness. Send ye by onyankopon strike here. Ube say udi insie ewo nenim and also di insie ewo nipa enim. Yase baby a nipa ba ku mienu miense hia no na onyankopon wo ho, meaning the spirit of God lives there. And in religion no, sa wo gye nyame tum ewo Kristo sumu a na ya mo abegina ho na o say ewrade enne me pese me bedi wechi me boni amaye, because they want you to speak it out. The moment you accept say we di boni no, onyankopon automatically forgives you. Boni amanfo di ne dodo na omuka ewo dem say onyankopon fa chem. The majority of the time no, people don't recognize those people. And morally, when the church does that, it makes the society, and I say on that no na ensori no eyenkron kitenkite obia ni mobia enti se tikrobim na se nipa ba ku bi nam kro no ka so we die ototomo na we die omuade we die debia obu ekro we mra so na sesa nipa no tutom na obedu asori dem ho na okana na no ekire asori man ne onyankopon se maye wo bone amaye ene se bia maye sei erade facha me pese me wo ya me kra na magye nkwa. Technically, morally, no, and I say in the society, no, so perception and I say the way people were seeing, you know, the moment you do that to assure them, no, Emma a crowding, you know, who say asimesi asakra, asimesi adane ne ho, wadani ne ni actually rade. Inti the moment you do that, I was assured no, upia bontinia, obia na one one sre if you say who say we free or that demu aba ofufrum. So those things were all psychological, and it was for people to accept people back into the society. Into a church like Pentecost, now so be the second in Agyapong upon nyoma awaye, upon nsema waka, upon corruption issues he has been involved in. Now say because of politics, we are soft opinion. Now da sorry ano. Now say we as a church, Kennedy Medina yenim na yeni asofo no yembotong singunu so a who are you ridiculing? Ridiculing esoma sanko fura no mugina Kennedy echi so obobom pa ama no every say omadwini ko echire a ombehu sede na omoye no omudi onyankopon ho few. I wish I could get that video. I don't have time for these foolish things, but there's a reason why I'm saying that the Christianity no it is sinking. Christianity essay and we the Christians are destroying it. Inti so to years na ende Kennedy Japan abegina wa sorry them na ye ja sorry ni nyina say ye nyina ya mbotong singu Kennedy so what are you asking for? Konipa na wogina wonim no onto ne numu tuo mpo se bone a wedi ensama waka nipa wa say o mabrabo no onjintu mu say wafom odi obi ba na TV so ema ya bonituo on tumin jina sorry dem nka se wafom ojina TV so ka say if he gets the opportunity he will do it again even in parliament. Or the ameswale picture beto ni TV so a endi na miensa endi na nan mienu miensa bosome aye bori tu no osa gitu mu TV so say emfa no ho onya sa chance ni bi ma obeye if you say amedi ni pabonini. Until when he gets a whole church of Pentecost say Kennedy aba ye pese obedi yeso. I want to ask so say sorry no more disciplinary measures wo. It is obi bu asori mra so a mo twena so. Enti impenifu amudi asori nanim no, do you people at the end of the day muhu say we are disciplined enough to still lead that church? And these are simple questions. But I feel ashamed and I feel pity for you guys. Me want to say munyame som na mosom no monte ase. Me want to say ebia a force and amode ye de moye no. Me want to say you are taking advantage of the people to survive in America. If you say yenimu dodo na ye say ye Christopher no, yen sheda ndwini nkwa echire enhu ensunsanso our actions today no de de bebre ye ochna. It me who saw video no, I was like, how did Christianity get so dirty? How did it get so low? How did it become so easy for anyone to manipulate Christianity? I am not the one to come and justify Christianity, whether it is good or bad. No, maybe I am not the one to tell you which religion you are supposed to follow. But at least I have common sense to at least go by your own word to ask questions, and I'm going by the word that you people have been rallying around. Say most someone any Bible no, I trust them no. Does it allow that? Has it become a business venture? Has it become a political platform? If you say you be out here, sorry, them will be an support this annual mano. Yes, say onyami fie. Ye ba ye be kaya kuma so asem ehia asem kire onyankopon ye mbamba be bompa ye ma politicians, especially politician a onjintu mu ne boni awedi. It is haram, it is dangerous. The religion is going down. Mahamudu Bawumia is considering a Pentecostal as his vice president, all because he wants to tap into Pentecost for us. Sorry, no, if you say nipa dodo mo Ghana no e bi ko Pentecost pa obesa fa nipa oye akania osaye Pentecost penyini. So how we grew up and understanding the religion and believing in the religion, no, it is looking more like it has become more political and more business. So I'm a young man na me hwe de mo ye na. What will entice me to come there? All that will entice me is I need to be enticed by money first, and when I enter that church, I can control everybody's mind. But now, Jesus, I know we see a fee. If you say a fee there, I can say on authority, nipa dodua almost some yankopono e yo hientra. But yenu anuma amuso motume tu kwan kakra abedia brochire. Ahu nyama, esua nyoma. You are still falling for this thing. Then it means say sorry no egu. There is no power in the church again. And Oba Ghana now ye a Christo 400 mienu pe and a bit to me a catcher will say omuye di unyanko pompe. I was disturbed. I was shocked. I was amazed. I was like, how did we get here? How did we become so political and cheap? How did we forget the gospel? John said he would never forget the gospel. How did we forget the gospel? How did we forget our principles? How did we forget where we started? How did we forget God? How have we allowed power and money to destroy what God has built? How low can we be? We are nobody again. We have no basis for standing anywhere else to say ye Christopher. There is nothing left for us. Politicians, the only place that we had a little bit of their faith was in our religion. We have allowed these same devils to infiltrate the last hope that we had, our religion. Today, the Islamic religion and the Christian religion has become a football or soccer for politicians. Pastors are being used like slaves. Yama politicians A3T as say religion. It is dangerous at time. It is disgusting. Minsun che otsum ena minsun che obiya oye Christoni and oye Pentecostni. But what we are seeing, the destruction of the church, has begun. And the fake tongues and pretense will not make God listen to us again. The more we pray, the more we suffer. It is because what we are praying about, we are not living a life that will bring the blessings with it. Ye bompa ye pa, and so a blessings a yen ya kitui. If you say ya bra bona ye bono, akumana ye de somono, akumana ye de bompa no, it is totally different from a yet dear ye expected. That is why Christianity today I am paibo and so less blessing, because the heart has deviated from the word. Let's not allow these people to destroy the religion. I am a young man. I am not yet religiously inclined. To quote 20 Bible quotations, but I can tell you what is wrong. I can direct you and let you understand my little experience in life. You should never try to lie to God. Never. 90% of Nipa Namodi Musegu Kennedy Japan, so you knew who the person is. You know the things he has done. You know the corruption he has been involved in. You know this guy should not be climbing on the pulpit for you to be putting your hand on him. The Bible says, tell him the truth, and the truth will set him free. The guy is entangled in a lot of criminality. Bonia chichireno oni eyeden akuma odeda nipano onwankasa ni freedom in his life. The house of God should be a place that people like Kennedy Agyapong will come there and seek freedom. You use the word, and using the word is making him know the fact, telling him the truth. Mama yenjai sa ade no ye kuye hu ye kuye ma ye ku osomono. Pentecost na ye nimu no enye Pentecost ni. Pentecost should go back and look at Pentecost again. Pentecost to go and find the Pentecost fire. A journey doom. There is no power in the church of Pentecost as we speak. God in his own wisdom gave men second chances. We can go back to the basics and understand, say, we need to live by some principles. Sika, power, any issue, it will not make the religion better. God has forsaken us Christians, especially the church of Pentecost. It is not about suits. It is not about dressing up. It is not about taking gifts. It is not about your tribe. It is not about who you like. It is about sticking to the principles of God. The principles of God is what we need to stick to. There's a problem. Now, when I sit here every day, now Mekachi will say, Kennedy Agyapong has mental problem. I know Bijan say I am being too hard on Kennedy. No. Our mental problem are someone checking out. One day, where Ghana is now, I want to ask you, Ghana here Sisia. Ghana is suffocating. Ghana is tired. Ghana needs somebody to rescue them. Ghana needs people who think about Ghana, people who want to sacrifice for Ghana. Ghana does not need braggarts. Ghana does not need people who think that because of some ill-made money, they can lead. Ghana has crossed that path. Ghana has gotten to the point where Ghana needs Ghanaian. And when I say Ghanaian, somebody who loves the nation more than themselves. People who think about the ordinary one and make decisions that will save them. This is not a time for us to be talking about agric. We are going to manufacture car. We need somebody who is compassionate enough with a big heart to accommodate everybody, to understand our plight and understand what we need, to speak, lead, and let us save the nation's soul. That is what Ghana needs. Ghana is in a place where we don't need distraction. We have solved our problems before, and we have allowed some people to destroy it, and we still can solve it. When a president comes to power and builds one hospital, that president is thinking about who? That president, or Jenny Gada ni baby or te edia asenkregwa anase kwabre ebia maami we ni kunu yekuani obetumi awobetuma kananajo or see de ne koto ho no wo efa ne ho fa ne ba. So the president na osisa hospital no wa dwene beyond maami ne papa no. The president is thinking about ebana eda maami ne yem no. before somebody say me see chip compounds over 2,000 or Ghana nkurase no na enye nipa na mote na odwene mo say oyire eni okunu a o makoda mpaso odwene oyire ni okunu so mo fa furu a akwara na ehye ni yem no every say sa akwara no ene anipa obetuma boa man no in the future. It is just for a president to say Kwame Nkrumah ba say me see konfanoche kolebu. It is not easy. It means he has reasoned beyond what normal people do. When Mahama comes and says, Mr. Besem, see regional hospitals, Atamils, JJ Rawlings, Kufo and Sibi. I am trying to let you understand people who we have to be looking at. So, Omu Akuma, Yakasobi Wakuma, that person looks at you, and the first thing that comes into their head is, whoa, dear now be di, and now be da, dear the bemo ayenipa, and Yakasobi Wakuma pa. So she obi okrom na oche sika enya sika na ode manipa no na ye refew se oche nipa na sika obusa ne se saa sika we amede ma we unya bibi dia enwumbrei waso beto. That is the end game. Until when you see people like Kennedy Mo, I'm going to change Ghana with agriculture, I'm going to do this. Now Kennedy ba abrochi ha oda ho abrochi ha ena oya fundraising na me catch so we sika che we ase ana me boa na me say Kennedy the onya fundraising da because we were down 250,000 or Ghana on top of 50 pay. Say Kennedy say oya self-made millionaire or we sika obi anya bi da obetuma to obi adidi oba bi atem de dross adidi na tem I didi obi atem na me just say Kennedy we sika so ka so be so di president onkoji kobo enfiri obi aho ma catch him from day one nipa we oyo trofo on kanokre and they say na America jeje koleba koleba $100 oh yeah that's nyamisha $20 Kennedy Agyapong is doing fundraising for day because usika wo no obi ni bi o wiase. I got money, man. I got money. Fucking money. No, fucking money. Nana masas enko from chichi toilet to Susikano. Janitors, any taxi drivers, at the end of the year, they don't even make. They all see you make in 10 folds. No, today you are in America and you are licking their butt. Otafri omoto. Now, maybe someone who say Kennedy about them. Mentally, he's deranged. Psychologically, he's not straight. But actually, we need to say any now. Muntie Kennedy Agyapong na muntie in some of kind you am busa wasembi
latitude 0 degrees, longitude 0 degrees. The center of the world is Ghana. We are not able to market Ghana. Give me chance and you see. The hotel I'll put in the middle of the sea, portraying the center of the world hotel. Every five floors will depict a shape of a continent. The first 5 floors is African shape. The second 5 floors will be Asia. The third 5 floors Europe. And the fourth 5 floors will be South America. The fifth 5 floors will be North America. Just imagine this. Yeah, now the Australia Agyapong. Just imagine this. The ship in the middle of the sea. And all the 5 floors will depict the cuisines of the continent with restaurants. What do you say? Where people come there and see. What do you say? Yawalina Casa, Cape Coast Casa, Osu Casa.
So my catch was a cool them. What you do, Kano? Or quite see hotel ewo nsuo ni mu Ghana na osi hotel na every floor bia ye continent baako okosi nsuo ni mu okosi hotel ni wo nsuo ni say na so the tourism no bechichire Ghana irade yago ohun se me catch us enye obi o wa bruchi bia nim nyansa ohun ejimi fo no mu go no woni abie nipa no toro ni mu nsuo dware pool kro dumi dware Kennedy abegina ni mu America say mi kosi hotel wo apunim na me see hotel we punum na eye 5 continents ni nyina no eye first continent wo and hotel no one side into obesi 5 floor hotel e we punim e wo Ghana wa bodam onim nyansa na adwene mu ka no na sebi onipa ogina omanyim no omo abodam chen no omo agimi chen no enti okosi hotel wɔ pum inti anopa no yɛpɛsɛ yɛkɔ hotel hɔ a ne akɔ labadi na labadi fo no de egu kanu mu ne aburu nsuo na ne akɔ hotel hɔ na yakɔda yɛpɛsɛ yɛdwo nso a na kanu na ba ne aburu nsuo abɛdwo nso saa nkwasi asɛm wɔ bebia Ghana eduri wei na yɛde ba bɛdi wei mu ne yɛhwɛ ɔmo so ɔmo medi president akoye Jimmy maka kyerɛ mo ɔno na tena waka sɛ nipa na Jimmy a mo nka nkyerɛ nana ɛna meka kyerɛ no bebia yɛduri bebia democracy yɛduri bebia sikasɛm aduri akwa wegyina America ka kyerɛ Ghana fo nkurasefo ni bi sɛ ɔkɔsi hotel wɔ apum ɛwɔ Ghana na continental hotel water hotel ɛyɛ Mexico bɛba South America bɛba East America bɛba Forkin America bɛba Africa East bɛba ɛyɛ or the Australia nyina kan 5 continents around the world into ɔmo mo yɛ adwuma wɔ hɔ na no panoma buru nsuo abafie labadifoɔ bodam makatramo these are people who are mentally deranged. They have problems ɔmo adwene no NCP bayani Ghana for ne kan no correct Ghana for mo ntiase enu bi ne Kufuor de yɛ bedu hanne Kufuor was a drug addict. We told you people stable onye stable na enda wuti abrochire also what abrochire 25 years 35 years Ghana na wuti no ukurom bekwai awoka obakora onya baby nko Ghana na ukurom fogu no ewo eye de eye krono bebre tafre na ase bojo sango mo amufri eye kwabre eye esuokoja infantifo amufri nyankoma ase minimum kasei kwan kura ebefa so akọ ukurom no in a year nipa over 3000 ewu okwan so nipa na ogina wanim no obedi MP 30 years ni ontumi nya kwan free asenfo su station enko ni kurom enguso the number of people omawu ewo ono ani kurom kwan so no omo dɔɔso chen mo amotewo no na nipa na afri Ghana abase member jiji musika akɔ Ghana kosi hotel sia pumfimfin mo agimi na mo amotewo nipa sɛ beto adware mo amokoye Kennedy for the end na mugu Virginia ha agimi fo no mumu sign na pool ewo mu fie mo beto adware pool enye Olympic size pool ye to amena kosi a mumu sign ena tu adware nsuo mo agimi abrochi na mo bae no ede na mo besuae eni na sometimes no hama adwene a me busam question na mo buofu abrochi na mo bae no all these years no ede na mo besuae na mo tu kwan se mo be ye den me pese me busam just simple question asema ko agire woni mu kan enya damsam na oka has he looked at the basics? Does he understand governance? Otimamu ase na mo amuti abrochire ende baby America edri Joe Biden kura begira wonim say ne priority is okosi 5 continental stars a star hotel ewo epumu a kwasiafo meto ama no adena yamma tribe ejimi yesa mo yare ana eye jimi ana say eye enida ho na mo pese mo sai Ghana mo problem pa no ene den go to Manso hospital ni ho kwasi ampanyi wagina wonim so okosi hotel wa pum na baby wo say omo the boat begu apo ne so na imagine gina boat ni mo sa se ne be a tourist bar na omo chase kama Ghana we eye otwen kasa when your friend say you are just hallucinating, he's dreaming. Why do say Osha India movie? Enti Shakari diwa to me to 30 minutes. Now you say Obani Bema Tonyuma. In India movie, no, Obani Bema Tonyuma, it means they are making love. Into what to say Oshi until governance are sick. He's too foolish. Into sometimes I tell Kennedy a problem. I was so a court check up Bronina or drilling it no one year Jumapa. Because saying come ye Jumapa or the Trimwa and Kamenya sure says I'm Kwasiaki can we. But Kennedy Mimblemuno. Me blame Ghana for mobile say ye dear ye will place wa ha branebetina hakasa muna mwe Jimmy Chen Kennedy if it's abrochena mobetina no you have not shown Kennedy say mobile mo sue nyansa into oba obetreat mu say moa. This is Kennedy muntie ni biom
not Ghana latitude 0 degrees longitude 0 degrees the center of the world is Ghana. we are not able to market Ghana. Give me chance and you see. The hotel I'll put in the middle of the sea, portraying, well, the center of the world hotel. Every five floors will depict a shape of a continent. The first 5 floors is African shape. The second 5 floors will be Asia. The third 5 floors Europe. And the fourth 5 floors will be South America. The fifth 5 floors will be North America. Just imagine this. Yeah, now the Australia just imagine this. The ship in the middle of the sea. And all the 5 floors will depict the cuisines of the continent with restaurants. What you say? Now people come there and see. What you say? Yawalina Casa, Cape Coast Casa, Osu Casa. Now we are not making use of these castles.
Sir, Adia Kennedy King, any National Cathedral difference be no. Omo Jimmy Pe. There's no difference. Yantia na maka omo ba be see National Cathedral bin see ewiase da. 5 floors. Omo see free form. Oko West Africa ni Africa ha bin see that is one. Omo kan kire. Yantia na nkofo esa beka say National Cathedral no ewiase aduane bia ye baby o. On the oka. O see cuisines. Can you imagine? He's just imagining what is going on in his brains now in Jumano. He's just hallucinating. He's just he's just imagining. When you imagine things like these, basically, one can say no, why do you know NCP or active movie when it trim National Cathedral? You ever see the 5 floors? And we are saying Obiabehu or so basic hotel when swimming fee, a putting fee on the Kennedy no job to swimming pool or to swimming. Kennedy would swimming. Secondly, or say we are seeing the Anibia, Rebecca Ponoso, internal patutu, na atanpa. And then call for the Jalabadi, near Swedian and Negu, Boatim, near the Punifi, baby hotel, near Kojeguo. Into the Anibio, that they all can't any National Cathedral and you pay. Wait, Jimmy, that is how they are. They don't think foul, they imagine every time. Imaginary things in Kwa, they be almost an India movie. They be a Sakani Diwa. They be a no, on Cheddar Nim Diacoso. Na me ekobedu a me tu kwan kakra me sua de kakra me tumi kan etiase na ma betena say akwa we asemo kan beji Ghana. At this point, are you crazy? Mo amotete won mo you okay? Mo amode mu baby ma o mo so o metena kasa nkwa wo nipa na wo di place na rent no o mentally are you okay? Wa dwene adwuma ana mu refi mo ho ana mu refi bia mu free baaye ana mo ntimo ho asema brabo na mo bo no mo ntiase. Say, why would you place man say on my side? Are you thinking? Are you okay? Psychologically, you live in America. When you pana what this dynamite in Beijing, on to America. The air course to America, and the air course to Krum. Then I'll be choosy. Most of them Vietnam for suit black and white and Kwasiatica, Mofu said the ammonium, more the Tikrom and Kwasiadina Mososo, Mobe Mayaka such politicians where kind of cratch Romono. Near the Jimmy Tikroma. Obiabe catch also ko see 5 continental and cuisine wo insuom na moni padodo amoto akan for when to dware when to dware pool ho mo amotete wo no ade na mo man kurase fom nkurasesem eye international sa nkurasesem de na nke fa no local wo ye kurase ni wo fia wo tu kwaya na asesa motumi carry nkurasesem no at the international players and then nkurasesem no aba international da ben na mo besesan hu se e wo se e ka no kore na efie nyoma to yi. Mumi enjai Jimino. Mumi enjai Jimino. Na Jimina Fashimau. Mumi enjai sa kansamono. Mumi enjai sa yede yentiasye mateme hofo. Mumi enjai yo. Na mumi enkasa ni embu maino. Fantasy. Dream about this. Dream. Munyina mu sekere yo tikrum ha anka owo a place they are taking care of him. Munyina munim. Munyina mu sekere de krum ha na nkoti a onko Ghana anki kejino. Emma Sibiu on course mayhem biawo public place anko tifieti or tiwichemu anka ya company kejina bobo buntukura no nyina dua if so dangerous to mankind. You are building the you should imagine you are going to use imagination to build Ghana. Ana mo just say nkusi ana.
So for channel a share video we also PENDREAM TV mpacho wa share we adwuntwa bia wo fa video yi no ho bia no send man e wo 0277128777 0277128777 WhatsApp number no send your voice ne bra na bebo magana fo nyina ate wonka
dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase na so far so good say open online portal e wo Ghana nipa share nipa follow nipa comment here to my best of knowledge without any biases PENDREAM TV.